Like I remember, that windmill in Pella.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I grew up in Orange City, so.
Is that by Pella?
Well, no, but
Basically the same
it's
thing.
the Dutch.
Yeah,
It's
but
the
like
same
you know
thing.
how they have like the
Yeah.
like
I'm
large.
so that's what I'm saying. I'm very familiar with the windmills. Like almost.
Yeah.
We were like about to dive into shit, then you just fucked up the cable. You little asshole. And like that sucks because like I've always wanted to like incorporate Duke into the podcast somehow, but he just fucks up all the cables. It's too much, man.
We could get him a seatbelt and a chair.
Put him in a straight jacket. Just throw him in a chair in the corner, just a straight jacket. There's Duke. He's just like fucking like fucking terrified.
He's not allowed to move.
So yeah, we're starting doing this. I just wanted a breather. Not like like podcasting is like a muscle. Announcing, talking. No, you don't.
I don't have that muscle, and I don't intend to grow that muscle.
Well, who knows? As my assistant, you may just naturally grow it. Because, I don't know. Now that we have the mic set up, like, I can definitely just, like, give you that for your computer. And then, fuck, yeah. I mean, usually it picks up you're talking on the YouTube vids.
Does it?
Damn. I'm already pretty lit.
Is this your first beer?
The second.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely pounded that first one when I got home. I was pretty
Ready?
pretty ready. I was over it. God.
Yeah,
My
I
week.
figured.
Holy shit. My fucking week, man.
It's not even over yet.
Yeah, I know.
Not to be that person.
No,
Party
like,
pooper.
no, you're fine. Like, fuck, I'm starting school next week, and like, fuck, I don't know. This week has just been a social week for me. It's fucking weird. I had that Hunter guy. The Hunter's finally gonna pick up that painting this weekend.
Really?
And pay me for that. So,
How much is he paying for?
he said $45.50. That was about what I had in mind. So,
Nice. I like it though.
but yeah, he's gonna come over. I told him to come over and have some beers and shit. We'll see. He's a pretty busy guy, but
Have
what?
a little bro time, a little bro man.
Well, yeah, but then I'm hanging out with Durand Hero, Patrick. I should probably just start calling him Patrick. At this point.
Yeah, you guys are buds.
Yeah, it's
first
weird.
name basis.
Yeah, it's weird. And then like Lolo came over the other day.
Yeah.
That was fucking bizarre. I didn't really know what to expect. He just like hung out. It was dope.
Normal people.
What was that?
Welcome to the world of normal people, except not normal people.
But yeah, it's like,
Normal socialization with abnormal characters.
because there's always like it's almost like there's always a business aspect. There's always a business aspect when those kind of people come over here. It's either like the podcast or they're coming to buy a painting. I was talking to Shaky Sean because he's the one that he's the first one that bought the painting, as you know.
Yeah.
You were not. I don't think you were here, but yeah.
No, that was before my assistant.
That was weird. This podcast we got coming up, the Dead Teen X Clan. It's gonna be probably very similar to that one. I hope it goes a lot better. Not like that podcast went bad, but like it was really hard to wrangle everybody in.
Well, it was your first time doing like a large group.
Probably Shaky Sean.
That's what I mean.
Oh, so I thought you were asking.
No, I'm telling you. I'm taking the reins.
God.
What?
Nothing. I'm just like, this is me like stretching, like working out, like stretching my muscles, my talking muscles.
That sounds exhausting.
No, it's really comforting that like nobody listens to this one. Like really, I don't think our balcony podcast is a single view, and that is fucking awesome. I love that.
It really is.
I really do.
Size balls.
Seeing as like I'm on a 50 view average, and like it's just I'm exposed, especially after like what Lola coming over here and talking, and like everything this week. I really like had a more self-conscious where it's like fuck, like it's fine. I mean it's part of growing and developing and all that, but damn, it's interesting. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't fucking know, man. I don't know what to talk about. Fuck. Might as well talk
I
about it.
don't know either. Yeah, go for it.
Do you want hip?
Sure.
They made they made CBD pot. So it's like there's no THC in it, it's just CBD. Only problem is more expensive than what I pay for actual weed.
What's the theory behind that THC is not as good for you?
No, it's just for people who like maybe want the benefits of marijuana and they don't want to be intoxicated. I feel like that's a big part of it.
THC does?
No, THC is like the psychoactive component. That's the part that gets you high. CBD is like the calming, relaxing part.
Oh shit, that sounds nice.
Yeah. I don't know. I've kind of experimented with CBD. I've heard a lot of mixed things about it. I think like
CBD
people.
legal?
Yes, CBD is 100%
Like you can
legal.
like get that over the counter and shit?
You can actually get like down around the corner, like kind of off MLK. There's a place. Well, shit. I guess COVID. I don't know if it's still open.
What place?
I think it's called Sunny Times or something like that.
Oh, I've never heard
It's
of
like a
that
hippie
shit.
shop. I bought a lot of shit there.
Ooh, I love hippie shops.
Oh, hippie shops are the shit.
Hell yeah.
Posters. Oh, they got posters on the like cheap DL always. Fuck. I really love living in this part of town. Despite COVID going on this year, I really wish that like I didn't have my first year here being like fucking COVID. It would have been nice to have been busting around and all that, but at the same time, it's kind of taught me like being conservative with money.
Yeah, I think it was good. I think it's good for you to move, like to have this COVID time. I think it's given you a lot of time to like more so like get settled and be satisfied with your own self and your own little place and like make your little
craft my own
Yeah.
fortress in a way.
Whereas if it wasn't COVID, you'd probably be going out a shit ton and
That's true.
you wouldn't really have that same.
Fuck. I would still be hanging out with RJ and Teresa all the time and just
Yeah, shit. I might not be here.
bullshitting. You might not be here. Exactly. Damn. I was thinking about them the other day, or today. I was thinking about Teresa.
Why?
Just like I don't know. I was thinking about the election. I was thinking like how both of them would react if their candidate lost.
Well, RJ was kind of like talking about. Well, but that was Bernie Sanders, I guess. That wasn't Joe Biden.
No, that was back. He said, yeah. Well, he was also like losing his mind at that point, but like he was always kind of like he didn't really have a huge problem with Bernie. I honestly probably have more of a
It's like
problem
we're
with
talking about them like they're dead.
He might as well be fucking dead. I mean, give me a fucking break, dude.
Ronald.
He sold out twice. Bernie.
I meant RJ.
Oh, RJ. Well.
We're talking about him like he's dead.
Oh.
Bernie's like on death's door, probably. He looks like shit. I love that man, but he looks like shit.
Fucking Bernie, man. Yeah. No, I mean, in a way, he is dead. I mean, I know you didn't really know him, post or not,
Pre
when he was like drinking a lot.
severe alcoholism.
I mean, he was always kind of on that, but like
But just
it got.
regular alcoholism.
I feel like it's gotten really bad over the last year. I think his mom dying really kind of catapulted something.
Yeah. Not to get like dark and shit, but do you ever think about like how you would react if you found out your parents died?
Yes, I think about that a lot.
Same.
Well, not a lot. I mean, not like I obsess over it, but like
No,
it
but
definitely crosses my mind.
It comes up every now and then, huh?
Well, and I think with this year, with everything with COVID, how it affects older people, I think that's something that's probably crossed everybody's mind.
Fair. Actually, since COVID, it hasn't crossed my mind. Sometimes I worry I'm a psychopath.
Hey, you know what? I probably am too. So, oh damn. The fuck? Is my shit not plugged in?
I don't know.
That's weird.
No, it's plugged in. I just want to sleep.
My computer's not supposed to go to sleep.
It's late. She's
well,
tired.
it's not supposed to go to sleep when it's plugged in. Whatever,
Oh,
man.
really? I don't know.
Who fucking cares? Nobody's gonna watch this. That's the whole point.
Exactly.
But Jesus fucking Christ, what the hell are we talking about? Psychopaths. Well, but like, god damn it, fucking alcohol and marijuana, man. Kids, don't do drugs.
Kids don't live.
Kids, don't listen to this podcast. What the fuck is wrong with you? Do something that kids your age do.
With your friends.
Yeah, exactly.
If your friends jump off a bridge, go do it.
Don't do that. But like, go out, fucking break into your fucking parents' fridge, grab 6 beers, go under the bridge, and have a fucking good time. Do shit like that, man.
Stay home and read a book. Watch some anime. You'll turn out like me. Not a good thing.
Anyways, I was on a fucking thing, and then I got distracted.
Which part?
Fucking ADHD brain.
I don't know. Would you be sad if
parents.
your parents dying?
Yeah. So like, I would definitely be more sad about my mom for sure. No, I mean just straight up. I mean, fuck. That's just how it is. Sorry.
No. I just think it's. It just reminds me of like parents being like, "Yes, that one's my favorite kid."
Well, my dad's a fucking asshole. He even admits it. He's like there's just so many things. I'm not gonna get into it on a fucking podcast, but
yeah, I know.
But yeah, I don't know. I just happen to be close to my mom on a lot of shit, and like that would probably just affect me more. I mean, they would both affect me a lot, but I mean, if we're gonna be real,
you ever worry you won't be sad?
I've thought about like how that's gonna end up, like one of them being alive when the other one isn't. How it's gonna be.
Who do you think would fare better?
Dad. I think he would do a lot better. I don't know my mom. What about you?
I think both my parents would be fine.
Well, that's good. That's a good quality. That's a good quality for like a married couple.
I mean, they're very much together, but I don't know.
But they're also independent-minded people.
Yeah. Neither one of them seems like. What's the word? What's the word we don't want to be? Because that's how we were with our exes. What's that word?
What's
codependent. There we go.
Yes. Codependent.
Yeah. Like neither one's like super codependent. But like I worry that I won't be sad if my parents die.
You won't be sad?
I worry about that. But I think that's just my like in my brain. Like 'cause I don't cry at movies and shit. I'm like I don't feel like I have emotions, but I feel like I'd be sad. But
people dying, people have different reactions. Like when my grandmother died, I did not cry once. My last grandmother. I probably cried once or twice for my first grandmother.
Yeah.
But I think like either my grandparents, I don't know. But like I also don't really have that close a relationship with any of my family members, to be honest. I mean, yeah. I do and I don't. Like, I really try, and I think they try sometimes. And like when we're together, we all have a good time. But I think, beyond that, everybody has their own lives. It's not like how a lot of families are, where like it's all kind of interconnected.
Yeah, like mine.
Yeah. Well, like my exes too, or like a lot of people I know.
Yeah.
There's just like it's more of a communal thing. That's always kind of something I always envy, dude.
Yeah.
Of other people.
I
This
mean,
is a very personal episode.
I'm so
already.
sorry.
It's fine. No, I mean, like I said, nobody fucking listens to this shit. I like it. I like it that way.
yeah.
Sorry, go ahead. You're saying.
I don't know. I was just thinking, like, cause like my first like experiences with death, I was never sad because I didn't understand it, and that's how like a lot of kids are in general. Like, the concept of death doesn't like really sink into kids till they're like 10, something like that. I don't remember exactly, but there's like
Really?
different phases. Yeah, there's different phases where like they don't understand that like dead means they're not coming back, and then as they get older, they
child
understand
psychology
death, but
part
they
of
don't
it.
understand the But
That makes a lot of
I
sense.
guess I guess when my grandpa died, I did cry. But that was kind of fucked up. So, like I said, this is probably a little too dark, but like I sat there and watched him die.
Oh, really? What did he die from?
He had a stroke. He had a
shit.
stroke out of nowhere.
Was he a healthy or not healthy individual? Was there anything
He
like
had breast cancer. My grandpa did. Yeah.
That's pretty rare,
Well,
isn't
yeah,
it?
yeah. Oh, it's like less than 1%.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fuck.
it's extremely rare.
Damn. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he lost one nipple. He only had one. It's pretty cool. I don't know. I thought it was cool. He was like embarrassed to like take his shirt off, and I was like, nah, that's tight. Missing one little booby. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he was like a big guy, like tall and a little bit. He had like a beer belly, but he was active. But yeah, he just randomly had a stroke, and we thought he was gonna be fine, and then like he took a turn, like just all of a sudden, like he was just like went downhill, and it only took like it was only 2 days. He was in the hospital, and they like pulled off life support, and then we all just kind of like sat in the room until.
Oh, so he wasn't really responsive. He was
No.
just. See, that's how my grandma went too. She was on the machine.
Yeah.
I don't remember exactly what it was.
See, it was only 2 days for my grandpa because like my family was like he would never want to like be a vegetable like that. Shit, fuck that. I wouldn't want to be either.
Fuck that. Yeah.
I don't understand.
What's even the point?
Right.
The only reason, and that's sorry, I don't mean to derail, but like that's kind of like my problem with religion is like how I feel like that's the factor where people are like the people that do like try to like keep that that vegetable alive, and sorry, that sounds really mean, but like at that point,
Yeah.
it's like a fucking, it's a fucking fetus. Like, sure, there's some value to it, but like it's not a fucking viable human.
Uh-huh. I get no, yeah.
I'm not gonna get into that, but
I saw this really funny thing on TikTok I wanted to tell you though. Where it was this girl was like someone asked her, would you rather get COVID or pregnant? And she said, it doesn't matter, they'll both only last 14 days. I was like, yeah. I felt that one hardcore. I was like, I agree. Same. Fuck that. Cut that shit out. It's like Alien. Do you really want something exploding out of your stomach, or do you just want to? I'm kidding.
I'm holding back a lot right now. It's okay. I mean, and yeah. Do you think? And this, I want, whatever. I mean, fuck it, whatever.
Ooh, shit.
But do you think that's just like a natural thing between like male and female? Do you think women are just more naturally gonna lean like
pro-abortion? Yes.
Wow, I wouldn't have even said pro. Damn.
Pro-choice.
Pro-choice.
Pro-choice, pro-abortion. Same thing.
No, it's not the same thing.
Yeah, it is.
No.
Pro-choice means you have the choice. They want you to have the choice to have an abortion. Pro-abortion means they want you to be able to get an abortion if you want one. Same thing. But you don't say pro-abortion.
Pro-abortion just sounds
people don't say it because it sounds like it's like everyone should get an abortion.
Awful. Yeah,
like
no.
Oprah.
No, I once read a YouTube comment where a guy was like, "I'm pro-abortion," and then like a guy tried to correct him, and he was like, "No, I'm pro-abortion. I think that nobody should have kids."
Yeah, that's not a fucking thing. Those are just trolls.
Yeah. Well, this guy seemed pretty serious. I mean, even for like, maybe you can't tell these days, I guess.
No.
People are just trolls for trolls in that regard.
Yeah, but I do think a lot more women, like, I think a large majority of women are pro-choice. A lot more than men, because I mean, I really don't think men understand, like, I don't think it's possible. You know how, like, girls don't really understand boners? Like, we get it, but we don't understand it. It's kind of the same thing. It's like
That's a good analogy,
Yeah.
actually.
Like, that's the thing, is you can say, like guys don't understand. Everyone gets really, like, butthurt and offensive, but, like, you will never have that experience. Just like a girl's never going to have a boner.
Wow, I mean, I would say that the childbirth is probably way more of an experience than...
Well, yes. Yes.
But I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I do understand the analogy.
There's a lot of horrible things that change in your body when you get pregnant.
Yeah.
And some
trust
women,
me,
like,
Kay told me all about it.
Some
Yeah.
women don't want to experience that. I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Yeah, definitely. I agree.
We have
But
too many people in the world as it is.
I mean, that's true, but I would also just preface to just, like, be careful.
Be smart, be safe.
Be smart.
Make the right choices where you don't have to necessarily get to that point in your life where you have to make that decision. Because even that kind of decision, like, that can fuck up a lot of people. It depends on how you view unborn sea monkeys.
Yeah, I mean, you know, my ex-wife never got pregnant when I was sexually active, and when we've been sexually active, we haven't got pregnant. I haven't got anyone else pregnant, as far as I know. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, is it really that hard to just be like, take the pill or take a whatever and use a fucking
Those
condom?
things are only 85% effective.
Well, okay.
The condom's 85% effective. Using both at the same time is more so effective, but there's always a chance.
Fuck condoms.
Always a chance.
Yeah, fuck condoms.
Well, don't have sex.
Well, I'll just get her on the pill.
Oh, why does the girl have to take something and the
or
guy does
pull
that?
out.
That's why I strongly believe.
Okay,
Okay,
or-
don't even start with the pull-out thing.
Hey, it's worked for me. You just gotta be smart, man. You just can't be a fucking dumbass. Like, just don't get get drunk.
You can get pregnant from pre-cum too.
No, I know. Yeah, you pull out before the pre-cum. I don't know.
I thought, okay, like, but pre-cum can come like at any like not even. That's like, I'm not even talking just a little bit of like a little squirt or whatever.
No, I know.
Just,
it's like it's a little like part.
Yeah. And
I get it.
Yeah. The thing is, you can be as safe as like possible. Like, even people who are safe as possible, like, sometimes they get pregnant. Girls who are on the depot shot have gotten pregnant. I didn't know I was pregnant. A lot of times they're on the depot shot. And that's supposed to last 5 years. And then all of a sudden, they're pregnant and they have no idea.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
Yeah. I'm like, how are they supposed to prevent that? They were on birth control.
What about the whole, like, the baby or the mom on the toilet and she has a baby kind of type of deal? Like, what do you think about that?
It can happen. It depends.
Really?
Okay.
I guess you would know working where you work.
Typically, when it's like that, it's not a full-term baby. It's not like a 9-month thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like, how old are they usually? Then?
I would say usually between 24 and 31 weeks. Full term is 40 weeks. So like 6 months. Pregnant. Bodies are weird.
Bodies are weird.
So that's why you shouldn't tell other people what to do with their bodies.
Fuck. Did you see that Alex Jones clip I sent you?
I didn't get to.
Oh
no.
my fucking god. That shit was ridiculous. So, have I shown you the Steven Crowder guy? You probably know him. He's the Change My Mind guy.
Yeah.
So he and Alex Jones were just like, I don't even remember what fucking city
Aren't they
it
on the
was.
same side?
Yeah.
Okay.
the same side.
Okay, you know what I mean.
I mean, they're not on the same side on probably
Most
quite
things,
a few things.
but like you know what
they're both conservative.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Yes. I want if anybody is listening to this, I don't want to necessarily say that I like am full on.
He's
like,
pro-Trump.
Fuck off.
He has a poster. I'm kidding. Okay, I'm sorry.
You know what?
I'm gonna shut up.
We're not gonna get into it right now, but I was like thinking about that shit today. But
I quit my job as assistant. Fuck you, Google your own shit.
God damn it, fucking A. What was no, what
Alex
was the,
Jones and Steven
yes.
fuck.
I lost the train of thought because I'm fucking drunk and I'm ADD and out of practice. Oh my god. But no, it's fucking ridiculous. They were like just walking down the street and Alex Jones was like, yeah, just George Floyd. Yeah, he's a leader. Yeah. Just like, and he's just, yeah, and he's a leader, and they're all these drug addicts, and then he was doing that like next to like a fucking painting. There's this guy that was just like fucking strung out. He was just like, and like the timing of everything was just like just so absurd. And then they went to this river, and they were like, oh yeah, look how dirty it is. They could see all the needles in the shirts, and like it smelled like piss because you know everybody's. Probably Portland.
Okay.
Or I don't. Fuck. Let me look. I shouldn't just like say that shit. Cause I actually don't know. But no, it was just the timing of everything was ridiculous, and then Alex Jones like couldn't handle the piss, and he was like just dramatically like, like.
Men. I'm kidding.
Fuck off.
I'm kidding. I was just kidding.
Whatever, man. There are plenty of women that are just as extreme as that. In that fucking.
Oh hell yeah! I should say human beings.
Yeah, way more accurate.
Just to smell the pit.
But your Alex Jones impersonation is like.
Oh shit! They're in
unsettling.
Austin.
Hey, that's where Joe Rogan's gonna go.
Damn.
I bet
that's disappointing.
He'll probably bathe in the piss river.
Damn, that's sad.
Huh?
Damn. That was supposed to be like one of the best cities.
Really?
Yeah, like it was like it was rated like one of the best cities for a while. The fucking feminazi lives there.
Fucking Texas sucks.
Hey, my family's from Texas.
Yeah, well, Texas sucks.
Have you ever been there?
I have. It's one of
Why-
the few
why
states
is-
I've been to, and I hated it. It's hot as balls.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, I as an Iowan can't really handle it.
Okay, and
either.
I mean, I guess we drove through Austin, but I went to San Antonio, and there's so many homeless people in San Antonio. Holy shit. I was also on the sketchy side of San Antonio.
Okay, I'll give you that. I have not been to San Antonio.
You've never been don't ever go to sketchy
Yeah.
side of San Antonio. It's
Well, I've heard
fucking
San
awful.
Antonio in general is just iffy.
I don't know.
Dallas.
I spent too
So
much-
like, my family's from like the Dallas area.
Dallas is terrifying. We drove through
There,
that shit,
yeah.
too.
I've
That's
driven
the place
through there.
where like the roads go like up, right? Like on the bridge and shit.
Yeah. I guess I did forget about that.
It's fucking terrifying.
That's how it is in Colorado too.
Fuck that.
A lot of those cities. Colorado Springs was like that. Denver was like that. Holy shit! And everybody drives at least 10, 15 miles speed of the speed limit. So like, and like I know I was just like over paranoid and just like driving like I would drive in Iowa with like weed and all the shit that we had, but like I was still being cautious. Yeah, I got yelled at a lot for driving in that city.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I'm not. If we ever go, you're driving. Otherwise,
Would you go to Colorado?
Yes. Oh, I'm gonna be honest. I will go just about anywhere.
Yeah, I mean,
Someone says you want to go somewhere. I'm like, yes. And they're like, I didn't even tell you where it is. I'm like, I don't care. Let's go.
I mean, with the people I know, I could literally like plan a trip to Colorado like next weekend. That's how fucking easy it is. I see on Snapchat all the time. People are like,
If I wasn't broke, I would say let's do it, but I'm broke.
and that's always the problem. I'm like, I work. Like, I would have to. It just wouldn't work with my schedule. I would have to leave. I'd have to take a day. I'd have to at least take one day off, probably Monday.
That's the shitty part too, is you can't, like, I would love to do like just like a spontaneous trip where just like that day you're like, let's go somewhere and just go, but you have to like your fucking obligations.
If you're bougie and you could fly, I mean, that would make sense. Maybe. But like, fuck, man, who has money for that crap?
I don't know about flying.
Oh, you don't like flying?
Never done it.
You've never flown?
No.
Holy shit!
I've been very few places in my life.
Damn, Molly.
I'm sad.
No, I mean that's.
I went
fine.
to Florida and I went to Texas, and then I've been in the surrounding states.
Well, yeah, but I mean, at least you grew up in a city, so I mean, it's
Yeah.
not like that bad. But damn, that's. I mean, yeah, definitely not my favorite form of travel. I definitely prefer to drive, or like take a train.
I feel like Rain Man when it comes to airplanes.
What was that?
I feel like Rain Man when it comes to airplanes. To be honest.
Oh my god!
Like the crashes and shit.
Yeah, take the Trans-American from Australia or whatever. Fuck that. That is like a terrible representation of autism. No, I mean not really. I shouldn't say that. Oh, not that's a terrible representation. Okay, I retract my last statement.
Okay.
Everyone assumed that autism is like that.
Yes, everybody took that and was like, "That's autism."
Yeah, which is not really like most of the population that has autism doesn't function on that level. They function on a very high level.
Yeah.
And I mean that.
On a spectrum.
Yeah, well, and
like gender.
That's kind of the interesting thing is like he did function on a certain level in a lot of areas, but like.
Also, I feel like there's a lot more than autism going on, but.
Like, I guess that's
other
the question
neurological issues.
Okay, so I guess that's the question then is like how on point was that movie?
Because
like,
I mean, on top of being autistic, he also had at least a couple learning disabilities.
Let's look this up. There's let's see if there's like.
I'm sure there's been like psychiatrists who like analyzed Rain Man. Raymond, that's his name.
Rain Man criticism, like there's gotta be some criticism.
Oh yeah.
Rain Man at 30, damaging stereotype or the best thing that happened to autism. This is The Guardian.
I can see both sides.
I mean, yeah, I guess I get the argument. Like, I get the argument. It brought it to like the main, in a sense, it brought it to like the mainstream.
Yeah.
Hemisphere.
Yeah, exactly. It brought attention to it.
Mm-hmm.
But
at the same time,
bring the right attention to it.
Yeah. It's like Black Lives Matter, kind of, in a way. Like it brings attention to the situation, but doesn't necessarily do it in the correct way. Yeah. Oh damn, you're missing one on the back here.
Oh, see, that's what I was trying to. Oh, goes this way.
Oh damn. Yeah, I was like kind of half doing it.
What happens? Well, what happens when I take all of them off?
It would fall out. So don't do that.
What part would fall out? This whole part?
The middle part and the microphone. Yeah.
Ah.
It's suspended, so like it, because like with that mic, if you move it, it'll like make the noise and shit, and this like, these alleviate that. And it's just better for the sound too. It's like to be levitated. That makes sense. I don't know.
I mean, it probably does to normal people.
Probably, well, I guess like to normal people, probably doesn't make a difference.
I don't know.
I'm
not good with this shit.
I'm not either, man.
I'm like Napoleon Dynamite. I don't have any skills.
That is a great fucking movie. I love that was a good pick for Power Outage.
That's probably my top 5 movies.
Really? Top 5?
Top 5.
Wow.
I love that.
I don't think it's that good. It's nostalgic as fuck. I love it, but like I don't know if it's like top 5.
Look, I hardcore relate to Napoleon Dynamite, so he's my boy.
Where's some? I guess like, do you have a top 5 list? That's such a. I was thinking about this today. Like it's such a fucking like ludicrous like obtuse almost question to ask people.
I mean, I could name
a couple. I guess
a couple. Okay, Die Hard, Batman Begins, probably.
Is that your favorite of the
three? Yes.
Damn.
Because mostly because it's nostalgic and I really like the way they set it up. And
you like the origin story?
I do.
I do too. It's more like
And as good
It set the tone for it being real world.
Yeah, as good a movie as Dark Knight is, the fact that they fucking changed it to Maggie Gyllenhaal really pissed me off.
Well,
I hate Maggie Gyllenhaal.
Well, yeah, but I mean, they couldn't really control that. That was
they could have put Katie Holmes, and if not, then just don't fucking put Rachel in that one.
I mean, that's a good point. But that was pretty. It was pretty vital to the story, though. I mean, like what? I mean, because they either were gonna do that or they were gonna just do the regular Batman stereotype where he just like has a new bitch, and then like there isn't like that connection. There isn't like the emotional like when she's like about to die with the oil barrels and stuff. Like that wouldn't have been as emotional of a scene if we hadn't had that connection with the character.
Pay Katie Holmes more money or wait till she's available.
Well.
Or start off with Maggie Gyllenhaal.
She was probably being a cunt. I mean, in all honesty.
No comment.
I shouldn't say that.
She was probably going through a divorce with Tom Cruise.
Why?
Why wasn't it fucking Katie Holmes? I like Katie Holmes, actually.
Leave the dark... well, not the dark.
Oh, good enough.
Why Katie Holmes says she walked away and has no regrets?
I have regrets.
We all have regrets, you bitch! She wasn't even that good.
It's not even...
To be honest.
It's not even about her.
I think Katie Gyllenhaal is like a way better actress,
Maggie
to be
Gyllenhaal?
honest. Yeah, Maggie Gyllenhaal,
No,
sorry.
I fucking hate Maggie
Really?
Gyllenhaal. I have, like, such a loathing for her.
Why?
Don't ask that question because I don't have an answer. It's just ingrained in me for some reason.
She's pointy, right? That's
kind
the
of.
thing. Oh my god, Jesus Christ!
But she's not bitch. It's not like she's bitchy, but
fucking horribly written articles. It's so goddamn dragged out.
Just give me the answer. Katie wasn't available for the role, but these things happen.
He wanted her to return. She wasn't available. The actress even personally reached out to Holmes to get the approval to take the role. That's pretty fucking straight up. I don't think many actors would do that.
She really enjoyed working on the first one. She wished she could have done the second one. It was a decision she made at the time, and it was right for me at the moment, so I don't have any regrets. So she chose a different project, basically. What a bitch.
Probably wasn't even that good.
Probably was Don't Be Afraid of the Dark.
Let's see. What
year was that?
So, Dark Knight. I think Dark Knight came out like late 2010s. Yeah, 2008. Okay.
When did Don't Be Afraid of the Dark come out?
Well, let's just look up her filmography here.
Did you ever watch that one, by the way?
No, it's not something.
It's Guillermo del Toro.
Mad Money. That was the movie she was in.
Don't Be Afraid of the Dark was 2010. I've never even heard of that movie.
So she was just being a cunt.
I think she made a bad choice.
Well, it's okay. So my point's valid. She was just being a cunt.
I think that's awfully assumptuous of you.
Probably.
Anyway, back to top 5. So, Die Hard, probably number 1. Probably.
Damn.
Fuck.
That's right.
I fucking love Die Hard. I have such a lady boner for Bruce Willis. You don't even understand. I fucking love him.
I gotta give, for me, sorry, I don't mean to interrupt.
No.
For me personally, I gotta give Pulp Fiction like number 1, maybe. Like, just, I don't know. Just for like what it did for me personally. In terms of like opening my mind to films.
Yeah.
Like being so like.
That got you into it?
Yeah, like new age.
Got you into being the film prick you are today.
No, well,
I'm just teasing.
No, I mean, I'm just saying, like, I would say that has more to do, like, with my grandfather, actually. He's been a film prick ever since I've known him. Like, when I was 8, I would look through his, like, I don't know, I always just used the age 8 for when I was young for some fucking reason.
I get that.
But, like, when I was younger, I would, he had, like, the American Film Institute's top 100 list. And he would, like, have that. And I would, like, look through it. And, like, I would watch the movies that were on that list. Like, I remember, like, one of the first movies I ever watched was Rear Window by Alfred Hitchcock.
We still need to watch that movie.
What was it? Did we fuck? Is that what happened?
I think we might have fallen asleep on that one.
It is like an old movie.
I'm pretty sure we fell asleep because also we started it at 2 a.m.
Ah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I'm not.
Never start a movie at 2 a.m.
Doesn't work. Never works.
No.
Like, maybe do a show. Do like an episode of Monk or House or whatever. Or whatever your show is.
Yeah.
We don't discriminate here at the McAllister hour. Well, we're not even in the McAllister hours.
No.
We're in fucking Guitar Pickle 1, timestamp, whatever the fuck. Who even cares? Fucking diary post or whatever.
That had better be the entire title of this video.
That little section.
That whole section there.
Fuck yeah. I'll do it. I'll do it.
Really?
Well, if I remember. I don't know. I still have I
There's the
have so
key.
many things to edit. That's weird.
Yeah.
So we pulled up Google, and then like on the program, Google popped up. That's really weird.
That's creepy. Okay, top 5.
For me.
I know.
Damn.
So you think, okay, so Die Hard, Napoleon Dynamite, Batman Begins, Step Brothers.
Damn.
Fucking love Step Brothers. Oh, fuck.
I like those anime movies.
Probably Nightmare Before Christmas.
Damn, for real?
I really
God, that's so cliche.
I know. Well, actually, okay. Actually,
But Pulp Fiction's
I take it back.
cliche as
I
fuck,
take it
too.
back. Not Nightmare Before Christmas. I like Corpse Bride better than I like Nightmare Before Christmas. So I go with Corpse Bride.
I like Edward Scissorhands more than any of them. Actually, Tim Burton's best movie is the original Batman, for sure. That's such a good goddamn movie.
I never fucking saw it. That's 2 of my favorite things.
We didn't? Oh, that's right.
No,
it
because
didn't
your
work.
DVD wasn't working.
Fuck, my DVD sucks. I need a new one. We'll do that. We'll get a new fucking. We'll need get a new.
I
copy of
intend to
Batman.
buy all the Batman movies at some point.
Fuck yeah.
So,
Hell yeah.
yeah.
That would be a thing. I would get like the collection with like the fucking. Batman is my favorite superhero by far.
Oh yeah, hands down.
He's the shit.
That's why I tattooed him. I have this.
That's cool.
tattoo.
I would not go that far because I'm not.
I'm gonna
that-
get one more Batman tattoo too.
Jesus Christ.
At least. I gotta make my feet match.
I mean, you are mediocre Batman.
I am. Yeah, in high school, me and my friend, John, we used to play this game where we'd like smack each other on top of the head and run away, and whoever like did it last was Batman. And I'm pretty sure I won.
Wow.
That was the thing too. Like then, so like years afterwards, we both like I got him a job at Kohl's. And then he tried to, like, do that. I'm, like, at work, and I was like, I've moved on. I'm a mature woman now. Don't bring this side back. I am a mature woman, sir. Don't give me that skeptical look.
You're good. No, you're good. I just kind of dazed off from the alcohol. Honestly.
Good deal. Okay, what's your top 5? Don't
Pul-
think too hard.
Yeah, I mean.
It has to be, like... That's the thing I feel like you shouldn't have to think very hard about your favorite movies. It should be like what comes to mind, like what you feel.
So what I was gonna say, I guess, is like these in no particular order.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Okay. Go.
Pulp Fiction, Godfather Part 2, Apocalypse Now. The Master. I really like that movie.
One more.
Oh, No Country for Old Men. That's a classic. God, but I thought of like 2 other movies too.
What? Name those 2. What's your runner-ups?
Fear and Loathing, Las Vegas. That's a great fucking movie. It's like probably one of the most underrated movies ever made.
What's the second one? That's the one. Not Brad Pitt.
No, Johnny Depp.
Son of a bitch.
Johnny Depp and Bell.
It's fucking. I swear to God, it's Brad Pitt.
Benicio del Toro.
Benicio.
Big Lebowski's a really good movie too. I fucking love that. I remember watching that on acid and like I have never laughed so hard at a movie in my life. The part where he's in where like and how they set up is so fucking ridiculous, and when you're tripping you're just like so into it, and then like the fucking comedy breaks and you're just like, Jesus fucking Christ, what the fuck's going on? He's getting dragged into the fucking like Philip Seymour Hoffman like leads Big Lebowski. He's like, yes, he's in here. Oh, the Billy's been stolen. And it's like all so fucking dramatic, and then Jeff Bridges just like Big Lebowski just fucking like pulls out. He's like, you might ever light up a joint. He just like is fucking smoking a joint. He just like all like fucking sad that his wife left. He's like, oh, bummer. Oh my god. I remember just like watching that ass and just be like, this is fucking hilarious.
Damn.
I don't know.
I've only seen 2 of those movies that you listed.
I
saw Pulp Fiction and Big Lebowski.
Damn.
Yeah.
You never saw Godfather Part 2?
We started it one time.
It is a super long. It is like 3.5 hours long.
But something happened. Because it was, we started in the daytime. Because they were like, no, we're going to fucking watch this. And then something happened and we had to go somewhere. I don't remember what it was.
I don't know. I feel like a horror movie should be thrown in there too, though. I'm trying to think what my favorite horror movie is.
Saw.
God.
Very.
You're going to hate this, but I got to say The Shining, man. Really. Like, I really, really enjoy that movie. And that it's like the first horror movie I ever watched. I remember it scared the ever-living fuck out of me. And, like, it's... I get that, like, it's fucking campy, but, like, that's the whole goddamn point. It's the perfect horror movie. It's, like, the perfect fucking blend between, like, campy and fucking, like, terrifying as shit. And I get, like you're a hardcore Stephen King fan. That's probably...
Even before that. I never thought it was scary.
Yeah, a lot of people have told me that.
I was like...
A lot of people have told me that.
Also, I really fucking hate...
The Exorcist is really good, too,
What's
though.
her name?
That's a great movie.
Whoever plays Wendy, I forget her name, even though we saw that video where she says her name a million times. Who plays Wendy? The lady.
That's right. We were talking about that J-Bash. Fuck, what's her name? God
Hi,
damn it.
I'm Dada Baby.
Oh, Shelley Duvall.
Shelley Duvall, there we go.
Yes.
Fucking hate her.
That everybody does. That's the whole fucking, like, but these are the elements that make the movie so great. And
he like fucking tortured the shit out of her.
Exactly. But like
and it was
created,
still horrible acting.
But like you could tell that, I don't know, you could tell though that she was like, it was fucking realistic as hell.
I thought she was fake as shit.
Well, agree to disagree, I guess.
Yeah.
Have you seen The Exorcist though? I'm sure, right?
I have. No, I have.
Okay.
But
not a fan, really?
I don't remember it very much.
Damn,
I watched it when I was in San Antonio on a very tiny TV, and there was no air conditioning, and I was hot as shit.
Well, that doesn't sound like a conducive environment to watch the fucking Exorcist. Well, we gotta rewatch that.
I'm down.
Fuck, we'll watch that the first day of Halloween, or first day of October.
Okay.
That'll be my sobriety fucking movie that we can watch. I'm not ready for that, man.
I'm so fucking ready for Halloween, though.
For real. Like, I'm planning a fucking... We're gonna live stream that fucking night.
It's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be our first live McAllister Hours episode.
Cool.
It's gonna be on Halloween night. I'm gonna have a fucking bottle of whiskey.
I will decorate.
You're gonna decorate. I'm gonna get drunk for the first time in 31 days. Drunk. Well,
you'll have one beer and be passed out.
Damn, that's the thing that's gonna suck. I'm not gonna be like, well, I could get stoned. I could just get a pen. Just be like, oh, I'm just vaping, whatever.
Just have edibles.
Or that.
That's what I was gonna tell you.
Just be like, oh, we have Halloween treats. Yeah.
For Kansas City, if you want, we can make edibles.
Oh, like you'd be down? What do you mean?
Like, because you were worried about smoking.
Oh, that was like an option.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying. Maybe the only problem is when you make edibles, you have to make like so fucking many.
Yeah, that wasn't a problem last time. You down those fuckers.
Yeah, but like I don't know if that's like an effective way to spend that money.
Yeah. Anyway.
Anyways.
Yeah, Halloween. It's gonna be really good. That was always the weird thing with like my ex. She loved horror movies. Not a fan of Halloween. Didn't really like care about Halloween. Never wanted to like watch scary movies around Halloween. And I fucking love Halloween.
I guess like the last couple years for me, it's kind of been like that. honestly. I don't know. Like, Halloween's just Halloween. It's either like you're a kid and you enjoy it for the aspect, or you're like a fucking adult and you're a fucking whore for that night. And like it's like that's really it. Or you just like go to, I don't know, like last year. Fuck. Last year was really weird. I remember I tried to get laid. It didn't happen last Halloween because I was like newly fucking separated and all that. You know. I remember I came home and I was really drunk and I was really like, probably like almost brink of suicidal, to be honest. I mean, just like not doing well mentally. It was bad.
I was doing fucking fantastic. I'm not gonna lie. I was sad for like a week.
Wow, really?
Okay, a little bit more than that. Okay, fine, a little bit more than that. But more so, like, I had all this like freedom and like, I felt like this weight had been lifted.
Damn.
I was extremely fucking angry.
I did not have a sense of freedom. Like,
but that's like, I guess it's different because you chose to leave.
True.
I didn't. And then I'm pretty sure she cheated on me, and I got really fucking pissed about that. 5 days, I mean, that's the thing, like 5 days after breaking up with me, she was like fucking around with people at the bar. Damn. So after that, I was like, fuck that. By Halloween, I was definitely like, I wouldn't say I'd moved on, but I was definitely like in a stable place. I was definitely like happier with myself than I had been in like 8 years. So
keep talking. I'm gonna grab a beer.
I can get it for you.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I'm probably the better talker, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, I do like the fucking mic checks.
Mic check 1 2 2 2. Yeah, Jesus Christ, Molly, you're gonna have to get better at that.
I'm gonna write something that I'll just read every time.
Just do the alphabet.
I can do that.
Like it's fucking easy, man.
See, that's the thing. If I have like an idea of what, like I have to, like if there's something I can say, but if it's something I have to come up with on the spot, I'm not good at improvising.
See, you just have the problem where you just get way too. I need to turn this light thing.
Here. I got.
Oh, you're gonna try to do it, really?
Yeah. Is it this way or is it this way? Is it this way or this way?
That.
This way?
Either way.
Okay.
Just calm down. I will fucking. Ugh. Jesus Christ. Okay, so here's how you do it.
Okay.
So, obviously, if anyone's even listening at this point, I really hope not. You fucking take the bottom of your lighter. Mm-hmm. You put it at the bottom of the top of your
Oh, so you have to put your hand
beer bottle cap. Yeah, and you put your index finger of your left hand like toward the bottom of the fucking, and then you just.
Damn.
Pop.
Can you do the? Do you know the knife party trick that people can do with like champagne bottles? Where they take the knife and the champagne and they. Whoosh.
Oh no, but I've heard that like if you can't do it the first time, then it doesn't work.
I don't know. I've never tried it
That's
for
what,
obvious reasons.
Fuck. Who's that? Who's the guy? Something Brown. Alex Brown, maybe. Who's the chef? He did the Good Eats.
Never heard of that shit.
You never watched like cooking shows or anything like that?
Guy Fieri.
That's it.
Gordon Ramsay.
Oh, Gordon Ramsay's a shit.
Even though I hate him, I've watched Bobby Flay. I used to watch a shit ton of Anthony Bourdain.
Why do you hate Bobby Flay?
I just fucking hate him. I don't know. He pisses me off.
He's kind of a prick.
He's kind of like Michelle and Michelle.
But, I mean, you kind of have to be a prick to be a chef, though. I mean, that's kind of the thing. That industry is rough.
I just don't like his face. I don't like the sound of his voice.
Okay, fine. Yeah, I get that.
Yeah. I like Curtis Stone. Hell yeah.
Gordon Ramsay is shit. Kitchen Nightmares, I fucking love that shit. I used to binge watch that fucking show all the goddamn time because it was like way too relatable for me. Because like I've worked in so many fucking shitty restaurants that are really not that far off from a lot of the places that are in that show. Like management just fucking batshit crazy, insane. They have these crazy ideas that aren't practical, and then like they force them on their employees, and their employees are just like, what the fuck do I do? Like, I'm not getting paid enough for this. Like, it's insane, man. Fucking food service is terrible.
Yeah, so I never fucking worked there.
Like, not worth it. Like, if you can fucking, like, if you are someone who can fucking make it doing something else, fucking do that. Don't do food service. Like, I learned a lot, and like, I'm glad I did it for what I did, but like, I don't think people need to do that necessarily to be successful. You don't need to.
On a slight side note.
Slight side note. Go for it.
Slight. By slight, I mean a huge side note.
Huge. Oh God, it just went from
This
slight
chick
to
sells
huge.
bottles of urine and necklaces for 99 cents.
Oh,
Freshly harvested for you.
Oh, nice.
She pees into tiny bottles
get
and sells
some.
it.
Do like
I found her on TikTok because I saw this video and she was like, I have a surprise for you people, and she's like dancing, and then she spreads her legs and she has piss all over her pants, and I was like, what the fuck? So I'm like, who is this chick? She fucking eats dead flies and sells piss in a bottle.
Jesus Christ.
But also like 99 cents for like a chain necklace with a cute little bottle.
God
Urine.
damn it. The fucking internet, man.
99 cents, you could sell it. I feel like you should sell your pee for a lot more than that.
God, why do these people exist?
I don't know.
Sad.
But if I can make money that way, I'm kidding. I have enough self-respect for myself to not do that. That's about all. That's about all the self-respect I got. I'm not gonna do that weird ass shit.
Damn.
So, other side note, you'd be a really fucking cool Halloween costume. So if you dress up as a dragon and then you like smoke, and it like comes out the nostrils and
Like
shit.
a Chinese, like the. Did you ever see what was the PBS show? The Chinese PBS show.
Sagwa the Chinese cat? That one you're talking about? You're talking about the Chinese cat Sagwa? Holy shit, I fucking love that show!
Yeah, I watched that growing up, for sure.
Hell yeah.
That was probably my only
Jackie Chan.
Asian culture.
Did you watch the Jackie Chan cartoon when you were a kid?
No.
That wasn't on.
So I
was on
wasn't
PBS.
allowed to watch. I think there were very few things I was allowed to watch on Cartoon Network. I think like Scooby Doo and something else. My parents would like walk in on shows all the time that they would let us watch, and they would see something stupid, and they'd be like, "You can't watch this anymore." And they would ban them. My sister would always go downstairs and like put the volume down like really really low and watch it.
They were I mean, okay. We were allowed to watch pretty much any like cartoon kids show. We were allowed to watch any kids show pretty much. But, like we couldn't watch The Simpsons.
We couldn't watch Simpsons either.
Okay,
Yeah, because there's like the sexual aspect in it.
Yeah. I mean,
Personally, I think like if like parents should teach their kids about sex, not like at that young of an age, but like it like because usually that stuff can go over in their head anyways.
Yeah. I mean, my mom didn't like it because of the violence.
Of Simpsons.
Yeah.
I guess
Like Itchy and Scratchy and.
I never really watched that stuff. I watched like a couple episodes that.
Well, see, that was the thing is my mom hated it, but my dad would let us watch it all the fucking time. So.
I honestly don't think it's that funny. I thought the movie was pretty good, but like I never really got into the show.
Spider Pig. Yeah, hell yeah. Fuck yeah. I love the show.
That movie was the shit.
That's the first penis I ever saw.
That's on Disney Plus.
that movie?
That could be the thing I get into now.
The Simpsons? Yeah. It's
that and South Park.
It's
I don't know. I've thought about South Park. I get
you should, but
there's so much traction behind it, but like I just can't fucking stand it.
But,
I
like,
love Team America. I love Book of Mormon. I cannot stand fucking South Park.
Okay, but we can't like don't watch like the first like season or two.
Oh really?
Well, okay.
Is that really bad?
It's not bad, but I don't think you'll like it. There's a lot of butt and poop shit. It's a lot of poo humor. And I know you don't like poo humor. I know the poop offends you.
I mean, no. You know what? Like, fuck that. When people tell me that about a show, they're like, don't watch the first season. I'm like, no! Fuck you! I'm not gonna, like, waste my time. I'm like, or, like, even worse, when people are like, you just have to get through the first, like, 3 seasons. And after that, it's great. I'm like, fuck that. Like I'm gonna waste my time watching 3
I mean-
seasons of something I don't want to watch just to get to like this good part. Are you fucking kidding? That's so stupid. I don't know. Whatever. But you do you.
I mean,
That's my rant.
I don't know. Like, I think it's, like, a lot of the times, like, even if the show isn't, like, super great the first couple of seasons, like, there's a reason, like, they're building up, and you can, like, I think it's cool to see, like, the growth, like, of how, like, shows, like, It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, for instance, like, you see, like, the growth,
That's
like,
true.
through the seasons, like, it's really cool, and it's, like,
But that's unique. I don't think that could be like emulated that much in a TV show.
and, like, with South Park, like, you, like, at first, it's, like, the animation improves so much over, like, the course of the show.
I get that.
And, like,
They had the movie.
Like, it gets a lot more complicated, and I never saw the movie. But that was South Park, like, I never watched it as a kid, but, like, it became my shit in college.
Yeah, that was like outright banned. Like there would be my dad would be like flipping the channel, and there would just be like a flash. He'd be like, "God no." Yeah.
Well, see, yeah,
You know?
I mean, we never had cable, so we never had access to it.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, I didn't have
To
cable.
me-
I didn't have cable till I was 18.
You know what though? Like I almost like give your parents props for that, to be honest. Because like
just-
fuck cable.
Yeah.
Like cable is such a brainwashing mechanism. Like, are you fucking kidding me?
We were just cheap, and we really enjoy movies.
Yeah, exactly. I really enjoy movies too. I grew up in a lot of movies.
My dad's like, "There's no fucking point in getting it." And we
No,
never
that's
did.
what I feel. I have never paid for cable.
And that's
since
how
I've
he
left
still,
my
like,
house.
he bought, like, we have cable now, and he still feels that way. He still hates cable.
Yeah,
He's
I
like,
fucking hate
he's
it.
like, we pay for, like, 50 channels, and we watch 3 of them.
And you know what? Like in this day and age, is so goddamn obsolete. Like
Yeah.
in the fucking day of the internet, who even needs cable?
Right, that's why he's planning on getting rid of it, but... God. I don't
So,
know. I'm
you
so
want-
sad that you haven't fucking watched, like, good cartoon shit. Like, you never watched Invader Zim?
No.
Would you be willing to?
Sure. Maybe.
That's like every emo kid's, like, wet dream.
I mean, you don't really want to watch anything with me, apparently. I still feel really bad for how I tore apart that last show.
I don't like picking things. Yeah, that's true. I don't like picking things. Because then if somebody doesn't like it, I'm like, okay, this is the reason. This is why I just shut up.
I know. I felt really bad about that,
Nah,
but
it's
like
okay.
I really cannot stand it. I'm also like a political nut sometimes when it comes to that kind of stuff. So
A little
there's
bit.
that.
A little bit. But that's okay.
You still love me, right?
I do.
Well, good. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Did all my shit? Are we still recording, or did my computer just go like "fuck you"?
Nah, it's still going.
We're good. Damn, we've been going for an hour, man.
Damn.
Holy shit! It is 1:11 in the morning. Make a wish.
No, that's 11:11.
Well, it's close
Doesn't
enough.
count.
It's close enough.
Fucking
Make a
refuse.
wish.
No, I won't.
Fucking cunt.
You can't make me.
Fuck you. Well, I wish I had a pony. I'll do the basic.
Telling you could get a porch pony.
Whatever happened to that guy, Fred?
Fred?
Yeah.
From YouTube Fred?
Yeah.
Holy shit, I used to love Fred.
Whatever the fuck happened to that
I had
guy?
a Fred shirt.
Did he like OD or something? What the
No,
fuck
he's-
happened to him?
The truth? He grew the fuck up.
Probably.
No, he did.
I mean-
He still does YouTube. His name is Lucas. His real name's not Fred.
Interesting.
Yeah, Lucas something. He's gay, in case that wasn't obvious.
Really? I had
No.
no idea. You know what? I know, like, overall, those movies and all that shit wasn't very good, but, like, I remember back in the day, I really did enjoy it. There was, like...
Fred had movies?
Yeah, he had, like, a couple of them.
What?
I mean, they were, like... I think they were, like, YouTube budget shit. They weren't,
I
like-
remember there was he had something to do with Nickelodeon.
Yeah, okay, yeah, there were... That was it. There were Nickelodeon movies. Yeah, that was weird.
Hell
that
yeah,
was,
Fred was like the random kid's like...
That was
thing.
still like the God, that's weird to think about. That was like still the morphing between like cable and the internet. Like Nickelodeon, like cable was bigger than the internet at that point. They were
Yeah.
like, "Hey, you internet guy, like come be
Yeah,
on
that's
fucking
true.
cable." That's nuts, man.
Yeah.
10 years later, it's like the complete opposite.
Yeah.
Cable's becoming obsolete.
Do you know who Dan and Phil are?
Who?
Dan and Phil. Dan is not on fire and Amazing Phil.
Oh, you know what? Honestly, not a fan. Not a fan.
I don't anymore, but oh my god, those are my boys. I fucking okay. Also, okay, listen.
I had a term pop in my head that was super fucking offensive to describe both of them. They're both pretty faggy, to be honest.
Well, you know they both came out as gay.
Oh, I'm shocked! I can't believe it.
Hey, they never said they. I don't think they've said they're together yet, but.
Dude, they were having fucking butt sex before they would start the fucking YouTube videos. What? I guarantee it, man.
No, they were not.
They're like, hey, bring over the fucking double-ended dildo and stick it in my ass before you fucking start this shit. I guarantee it, man.
You were terrible. You were absolutely awful. You're fired. Get off this podcast. Off this podcast,
Oh,
sir.
God.
I used to fucking love Dan and Phil. Holy shit.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. They were part of that age.
Yeah, I mean, it also, like, it appealed to both sides of me. Like, Phil is always, like, super, like, positive and, like bubbly, and I was, like, related to that part. But then fucking Dan is, like, a cynical asshole, and I'm like, yes. He's, like, super socially awkward. I'm like, yes. Like, I felt that so real. Oh, my God. Also, Dan is cute as fuck.
So, do you think you know how this stereotype is like lesbian women are hot, which I don't think is true, but it's only something that's like emulated in movies. It's not really.
It's not true.
I think I think in this day and age people kind of realize that, but like there was kind of like the whole like stigma, you know, there's the Hollywood stigma where it's like the lesbians were like the hot chicks who were like making out and shit. Mm-hmm. Like, do you think that's how it is for guys? Like all the hot guys are gay? Or maybe bi. I don't know.
Debatable. Because typically, like, I feel like guys who are bi or gay tend to focus a little more on appearances than straight guys. I feel like a lot of straight guys really don't give a fuck.
Are you fucking kidding me? Like, that's like the signifier, man. Like,
but like not in the way like you're like I feel like you're thinking of like the feminine like gotta do my hair and shit, but like a lot of like gay or bi men are really focused on like their physical like muscles.
Yeah, no, I get
extra manly and shit.
No, I understand. Like, I totally get that. There's like a whole like gay culture of like being like super fucking fit and like, what was it? I was listening to a podcast and they described it perfectly. Like, why it's interesting how there's like such a push on like men like looking in tip-top shape when really in all reality it's the men who care more about than women.
Yeah, like
there's the whole idea that they're doing it for sexuality, but like that's really not like,
I mean it's the
they're doing it for each other.
It's just like women.
What? Oh, like, you mean with like beauty standards and
yeah, with women trying to look pretty and shit. It's not for the guy.
It's for like their own like psychological fucking shit.
Also, it's to make other bitches jealous. Damn. I'm pretty sure. I'm not really a part of that.
No, I understand that. 110%. I don't think we'd be here doing this podcast if you were, to be honest. I really appreciate that about you.
I mean, I would love to be, but I just don't have the effort. I just don't care enough.
For real? Come on, man. That's not even...
Look, I wish.
Get that. I think it's like... But I get that, though. It's like innate in every woman.
Like, I wish I could do a hot-ass full face of makeup, but I can't. I wish I knew how to, like, do my hair and shit, but I can't, and I really don't care to learn. I'm not gonna waste my time. This is what you get.
And that's okay. That's totally fine.
Yeah, I really don't give a fuck.
It's good.
I mean, I was so, like, I cared so much in high school and middle school that I, like, did the complete opposite. I cared so much about what other people thought that I was like, I'm not gonna try at all. I'm gonna wear the same fucking hoodie for an entire year. Yeah, it was gross. But, yeah.
Uncle Joey smoking fucking reefer. Fuck your mother. I've listened to a lot of Joey Diaz lately. I didn't really listen to his podcast for a while, but
I am not a fan of the name of his podcast. It's too long.
He's
long.
actually so he on Joe Rogan a lot, like, so the whole thing is like a lot of people are moving out of LA because
yeah,
Cali raised the tax to like a ridiculous amount, which
really, that's why
I would have fucking called like 4 years ago.
Like what taxes? Like property
state taxes.
Oh, what's state taxes?
Taxes are like, I think.
Oh,
I don't know
state
if this
taxes.
I don't know if this is true. We can look it up, but from what I heard, it was like up to 54%. Like 54% of your paycheck was gonna be taken out.
Ow. Fuck that.
Which, like, and with how like rent is, like, so everybody's fucking moving out of these cities. Like they're like all these, they're like over it. Like, fuck this shit.
I get that. I want to move to Alaska. That's where Joe Rogan should move. Fucking Alaska. Okay, but what does that have to do with Joey Diaz's long ass podcast name?
Oh, so okay, so he's like gonna move. He's supposedly gonna move along with him. Like all these comedians from LA are gonna like move with Joe Rogan. Which is just.
I'm not even shitting you. It's a fucking cult.
It really is. Like I totally acknowledge that, and that's why like.
This is how Charles Manson started, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my god! Fuck off. That's no.
I fucking is.
Okay,
Charles
I
Manson
get that.
got
Maybe,
all these fucking celebrities around him and shit. Then he murdered people.
but
I'm not saying Joe Rogan's gonna murder people.
well, actually, technically, Charles Manson.
I
never
know he
murdered
didn't
anyone.
technically murder anybody. He just got everyone around him to murder people for him.
He just got. Yeah, he made a terrible name for psychedelics too. So fuck Charles Manson.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, he used like they were all fucking tripping
yeah.
on LSD when they all did that shit.
Oh really?
Yeah. Oh yeah, they were all fucking acid.
I mean,
heads.
I didn't super get like.
Yeah, well, that was the. I guess that's kind of the whole thing. Is like, you know, LSD can be used for like manipulation purposes. Like if you give somebody, like if you were to just like give somebody acid all the time
I can see that.
and just like tell them shit, yeah, they would totally, you know, if they're like, especially if they're like a low IQ level, you know.
Yeah.
Like I've seen what acid does to people who are just like on a low intelligence level, and it's just like they're just fried, and it's just like, Jesus Christ, dude. Like,
yeah,
you need to like take some Adderall and like study. The last thing you should be doing is like taking 10 times of acid.
Yeah. Fuck that.
That was another Irish guy. It was funny.
Charles Manson?
So, no, Jesus fucking Christ, sorry. I was not articulating what was going in my head. So my ex's family, that Hannah chick.
Okay.
Her boyfriend was Irish.
Ah.
Or is Irish. I should say.
Yeah.
O'Brien, which is like next to like
Yeah.
McAllister, is like about as Irish as it gets.
Mm-hmm.
So that was interesting. But yeah, he made a bad name for the Irish. He got fucked up all the time. God damn.
Fuck the Irish.
Fuck off, man. We're Irish.
Fuck the Irish. Fuck everybody. To be fair, fuck everybody.
True.
So, I'm not discriminating.
No, I get it.
I equally
like,
hate
culture,
everybody.
The culture sucks. We're all like,
I hate anybody.
we're all drunk assholes. I get it.
I mean, I hate anybody who's like too proud of their like ancestor shit.
True, but like, what the fuck else do we have this day and age?
You could be your own person.
True. But I mean, that's kind of a part of you, though.
Like, I relate more to being a weeb than being Irish.
Sure. I mean, there are plenty of other things I relate to being Irish, but it's kind of like, it's like an interesting trait, I feel like.
Nah, everybody's fucking Irish.
Like, the little savages.
He's probably Irish.
Well, like, he's half black, but I feel like he's not, like, straight up black. He's a lot more conservative than I anticipated. Sorry, we don't need to get into that.
Yeah.
Anyways, you fucking listen at this point.
Shit, what were we talking about?
I don't even fucking know,
Before.
man.
I don't even know. Charles Manson. I remember
Charles
that.
Manson.
Hell yeah.
Psychedelics.
I was in like 6th grade when my dad told me, you should read Helter Skelter about the Charles Manson murders. And I was like, ooh, so I got that book. And I never read it, but I looked at the pictures. And the picture of Sharon Tate with a pitchfork through her stomach was a little freaky as a little 6th grader, but I mean, that's the thing is my parents understood that I was like a lot more mature for my age.
Yeah, I don't know. I think like information is just like at a different rate than it was back then, though. Like for better or worse. I don't know if anybody could like really. I mean, the closest thing to that is probably Donald Trump, to be honest.
What?
In this day and age, like to that like cultist extremist level that like circulates in the internet, that's probably Donald Trump.
Really?
I would think so. I mean, I don't know who else. I guess like celebrity. There are probably other celebrities, I'm sure, but like I don't know. He's like the one that has like actual fucking, like he's like the fucking president. That's just
Yeah.
like for like how much attention that motherfucker gets. That's the thing. Joe Biden becomes president, he's never gonna
it kind of depends. I mean, it depends on who you're talking about. Like, when I think of, like, who, like, has the most pull, like, I think of, like, the younger generation shit. And, like, celebrities, like, fucking... I can't even... I'm so out of touch. Like, I don't know who's popular nowadays. But, like, when we were teenagers, like, fucking Justin Bieber and shit... Like, people would do anything for that motherfucker.
Yeah, I remember that. Bieber
like,
fever.
And, like, just, like, that ideal, like, where, like, these kids who are so obsessed with these people, like, they see on the internet, and then, like, it affects their own lives. Like, they're like, I have to be just like that person. I have to, like... I don't even fucking know.
No, I get what you're saying.
You know what I'm trying to say.
It's like, it's cross reality. You like your own reality is secondary to what's going on with other people.
And that's like my little sister. She like I was super shocked. I had no idea like how like bad her mental health was when she was like 13. And she's like, I really wish like parents never would have let me get a Twitter because Twitter fucked her up.
Yeah, Twitter's fucked up. Period. I never go on Twitter.
I don't understand Twitter. It's never made sense to me.
I have it purely for my podcast. I have not checked that thing in like months. I don't even care.
I only check Twitter every now and then for one specific
It's
person,
connected to my podcast and it posts for my podcast and that's it. I don't interact with anything that goes on it.
I don't even know
Twitter
how to
is a cesspool.
Twitter is
horrible.
Read Twitter.
Twitter is terrible. Twitter is so fucking biased. They will like there is so much scrutiny like of all the fucking platforms that block right-wing ideology, Twitter is the worst. Like, they went on Joe Rogan and, like, to everybody's face, they were just like, fuck you, we don't care.
That just makes me pro-Twitter. I'm just kidding. I'm so sorry. I was just kidding. I was just saying that to piss you off. I promise.
It worked. Good job.
No!
I wish you saw the soundboard. We could do that. Oh, damn. I almost spilled the beer. Ruined the whole thing. No, I'm good.
Okay.
No.
I
was like actually mad.
I will cry.
No, fuck this. We're done. No, this isn't me posted. No.
I will cry.
I'm not gonna do that.
I'm already almost there.
Oh my
I'm like
god.
2 seconds
Molly.
away from crying.
Jesus Christ.
Look, I'm a little intoxicated, okay?
Yeah.
This shit's hard. This is 12%.
Yeah, I'm trying to judge what the point is where we should like quit this and be like, yo, we're too drunk. Determining. I don't know.
As long as we don't get to the point of your episode 2.0 or whatever, podcast 2.0.
Wait, what?
The episode, the one where I took the bottle of vodka and just...
Oh, the...
At that point, we should stop. I was thinking about that on the way here because I knew I had this in your fridge. I'm like, this is a really strong drink. I was like, I cannot get to that level again.
Well, the benefit with this is it's audio only, so
yeah. Oh fuck yeah.
That helps quite a bit. It helps, be like discernible when I'm like smoking a pipe or drinking. It's like, I mean. Obviously, don't get intoxicated by my voice. But.
I've also since then learned how to consume alcohol responsibly.
Yeah.
I don't drink half bottles of vodka anymore.
Yeah.
That was only twice.
You just got I don't know.
I've learned. You
just you drink just the most basic shit. And I get it. You're still really new into it.
Yeah.
Give it a couple years. I think you'll start you'll probably dive into vodka tonics.
Maybe.
Okay, so here's a really good thing you can try.
Okay.
Have you ever tried gin?
No. Abby said gin was her shit.
If you like vodka, you might like gin. It's stronger, but like it's kind of the same kind of blend of, like it's clear alcohol. Do you like cucumber?
No.
Okay. What's like a fruit or a vegetable you like? Like, okay, do you like lemon? Do you
Yes.
like lemon or lime?
Yes.
Okay. So
I was about to say corn because I thought it'd be funny.
So like next time you go to a bar, do like a gin and tonic with lemon.
See, but then my problem is when I go to a bar and they ask me questions, I immediately go blank.
Okay, so they're probably gonna ask you what kind of gin do you want, and then you just say like the right, like
what's
just
gonna
like whatever
happen? Because let's be honest, every time I'm at a bar, it's with you. Is I'll say something and then I'll just stare at you until you give me an answer.
All right, let's make a deal then. Next time we both go to a bar, we'll both get a gin and tonic.
Okay.
And I'll hate myself.
No, then don't get one. You just make me get one.
No. I mean, it's been a hot minute since I've had gin. It's a good alcohol in its own right. It has its own, it's not for everyone. It's like it's considered an old person's drink. It gives you a big nose and big ears.
What?
Yeah, it's like people that drink a lot of gin, they get really big noses and really big ears. It's like a correlation. I don't know if that's true or an old wives' tale. That's what I've heard.
Oh my fucking god!
I would be surprised. It's fucking alcohol, fucks you up.
I don't think alcohol fucks the elasticity of it that much. I think that's just getting fucking old. What was that? Okay.
I'm so glad we're on the second channel and not my main channel because I am way beyond reality to be like hosting a podcast. Right now. I am like talking out of spite, just like, oh god. You actually want to hit me my tray? We'll grab my tray with my weed.
Okay, do you remember?
Yeah.
We went to the bar. After the whole stripper thing. Remember we got like a little like drinky thing that was like really weird? That you had to tell the bar lady how to like make it. Remember what I'm talking about?
Green tea?
Yeah.
Green tea shot? That's right.
That shit wasn't terrible.
Yeah. That my ex was really into that. That was like her only way she would drink whiskey.
It tastes like amoxicillin, so that's what I decided.
You should just like talk to Jay Bash. He could probably just be like.
I don't talk to people; they scare me. That's the difference between me and you. Both of us are like shy, quiet, socially awkward people. Except you actually want to like socialize, and I'm like, nah, fuck that. I'll stay in my cave.
I want to that's the whole problem with me. Like with doing this podcast is like my socialization comes in spurts. So if it's like a Saturday and I have a podcast schedule and I just happen to wake up and I'm like, fuck, I don't want to do anything that has to do with people at all.
I think that's the best time to do it, though. I think it's important to force yourself out of your comfort zones like that.
It's true. And, oddly enough, sometimes those are the best episodes. Like, the episode with Lolo, man. I cannot...
Dude, you did not want to do that shit.
I will never forget how fucking nervous I was that whole goddamn time. And, like, how, like... Oh, God. We got so fucking lit. Like, I had to edit. There was, like, a 40-minute break in between those two parts of that episode. I'm not even shitting you. It was, like, we got, like, fucking lit. We, like... smoked a joint. We all smoked a blunt, and then like we were all drinking whiskey, and then like we just got back on the podcast, and like they were all chilling over there, and we were all over here. And we're just like, fuck, like
holy shit, I remember that. Like I came over afterwards, and you were shit faced, and you're like yeah, I'm gonna go play frisbee with them later, and I was like, are you gonna drive? And you're like,
no.
I was like, okay. Good. You're like, I'll just walk. I'm like, where are you going? I don't know. I was like, how far is it? I don't know. It's fine. I was like, oh my, okay.
Jeez.
Holy shit. You were... there and you were so fucking chill. Like, you, like, acted so normal. And then we got in the car and you were just like, I am not okay. I was like, oh, you're like, drive. I was like, shit, I don't even know where I am. You're like, just go. I'm like, can I please just put the GPS on it? You're like, drive. I was like, shit. I was fucking terrified. It was dark.
It was not dark. Give me... Really?
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah.
I don't remember it being dark.
It got dark from the time and the 20 minutes we were there, because we went like, and it was like sunset.
Do you want to hand me my other pipe?
Yeah. It was like sunset, and like by the time we had like gotten into the car and like started driving, it was pretty dark. And I knew you got mad at me about my parking job, and you yelled at me.
Oh damn, that's right.
I wanted to
probably like
slap you.
Probably one of the only times I've like really yelled at you. Huh?
Yeah. It didn't really bother me because I knew A, you were super fucked up, and B, like, you weren't listening to me at that point. I was like, I'm gonna come back and fix it. You're like, give me your keys, I'll fix it. I'm like, God, no.
I'm still convinced I could have done a better job in that state than you did.
A big ol' fuck you. I figured it out now, though.
Yeah, that's right. We did come to that conclusion, huh?
Yeah, I remember the first time I figured it out was like one of the worst days. Like, I don't even remember, but I like lost my shit. I like cried. So I like sat outside your apartment in my car and cried for 10 minutes before I came into your apartment. I don't remember why I was having such a shitty day, and that was the first day I was like, I understand how to parallel park.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I was like, holy shit. Magical.
Magical, magical, bad. Ugh.
Have you seen Hocus Pocus?
No, it sounds familiar though. Who's in it?
With Kathy and Jimmy. And
What?
Kathy and Jimmy. She's this bear. She's like the chunky funny lady. Just type in Hocus Pocus. And who's the girl with the horse face? Sarah Jessica Parker.
From 93?
Yeah.
Damn.
I never saw it.
But
But it's like a classic. It's like a classic Halloween movie.
so let's see.
Never saw that shit. Oh yeah, Bette
These
Midler.
people all got a fucked up plastic surgery. Like these first three people especially, holy shit.
Yeah.
There is so much plastic surgery going on with like they don't even look like people. They're like they have a mask on, literally. And like those two, well, she isn't. If that's the same chick I'm thinking of.
I don't even know. Oh shit, I do know her.
Yeah, she was
like
in fuck.
She wasn't.
I think she was in American Beauty, wasn't she?
I never saw that movie.
Yes, she was. Yep, she was in American Beauty. And Ghost World, that was a good movie too.
Didn't see that one either.
He even looks like he has plastic surgery. That guy.
I never.
Omiri Katz. Weird.
But why did that pop?
I don't know, man. I don't know where the fuck we are.
Oh,
I don't know what's going on.
Bullshit. That's why. Magical badge.
We have been going for a while, man.
Oh shit.
Jesus Christ.
Did you ever see Sister Act?
I did. That was a movie I actually grew up with. For real.
I love that movie.
That was a good movie.
That was a good ass movie. There's this lady. She's this grandma at my work right now. She comes. She's got purple hair. This like old ass lady with like bright purple hair, and I love her. And she was like watching Sister Act, and I like walked in because I was like stalking shit, and she was like, "Do you like Sister Act?" And I was like, "Yes, I do." As a matter of fact.
My parents loved it because of the Catholic influence,
right?
But like they would skip the part where the guy got shot or whatever.
Aww.
Like every time.
Damn.
And then like that's kind of the thing. Like I remember like watching all these scenes that my parents blocked as a kid, as an adult. I'm like, this isn't even that bad. Like what I imagined it to be was way worse than like what they shielded.
My parents only ever really skipped sex scenes. Otherwise, they were like, "You're like, fuck it."
I don't know. I mean, yeah, should you can watch porn? Probably not. But at the same time, like, is it? I would argue that
I had dial-up. I couldn't watch porn. Oh.
It's way better to it's way better for your kid to be exposed to sex and porn than violence, in my opinion. Okay, medical psychologists can disagree with me. Spit it. Lay it out.
It depends on what kind of porn.
Okay, that's a good point.
The typical porn nowadays, no.
Okay,
Fuck no.
no, that's a good point. That's actually a very good point. Yes. In that regard, I will agree with you because a lot of it is very violent and very like demeaning towards.
That's the thing. That's the thing about violence. Like what I think of when violence versus porn. Like violence is one thing, but porn like affects how like you view the like other people. I think it affects your perception of other people and how you choose to like interact with other people more than like violence does.
Yeah, it doesn't. It takes away like the connection part of the person. It makes them an object. It objectifies them to the point where it's like you're like roughing them up and using them as like a toy almost in some of those pornos.
Yeah,
it's
like
weird.
For like in my opinion, which is probably close to what like people say because I don't know, you know what I mean. Anyway, not important. Like porn, like I mean, it's been shown like porn. If you watch porn when you're like 12, 13, like it really fucks you up. Like,
oh, I watched porn way before that.
Yeah, I know. That's why you're fucked up. But I'm just kidding.
No, I mean it's probably true. In all honesty.
I mean, I'm sure it's definitely affect.
But I mean, it's like, but you have to also understand it's like an entire generation of people. Like, there's so many people my age.
Right, but like, yeah, exactly. That's the problem. Like, yeah.
So it's just like normalized.
That's kind of why like there's a lot of like they have a lot of subjects to study on this shit. But like
Pornhub just blew up, man. Like fuck.
Like porn makes like men view women as like objects and like that we like being treated violently and we like being treated like dirt.
Yeah, that's why I don't and like I don't know, like
and
I don't think
women,
sexually I've ever treated women like dirt. I don't know. I don't think I've ever treated you like that. I'll get like rough, but like I won't
talk about me.
Well, no, I'm just saying like for me sexually, like I'll get rough, but I don't think I like ever treat women like dirt.
I don't think so.
Like sometimes I'll call someone like a slut or a whore, but like it's all in fun. Yeah. It's not like I'm actually.
But like, I don't think you would call it to someone who didn't like enjoy.
We gotta be in the level.
Enjoy that.
Okay. Anyway,
and like for women with porn, I feel like
women have a completely different perception of porn than men.
Like like I don't know. Okay, let me ask you this.
Okay, go for it.
So, for guys, does seeing another guy's dick, like, does that make you like insecure about the shape of your own dick? Does that make sense? Like for women, because
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like to an extent. I mean, I don't know. I think like at the same time you have to like realize that, like, because like that's the thing about porn is like if you really, if you're fucked up like me and you watch a lot of porn, you know that like the guys who are in porn, there's like a handful of them. It's like less than 10 guys, really. I mean, it's like it's these guys who have a ton of money and they pay these chicks like $100 to $300 to like do this like porn or. But whatever. Is it just like or no, like not that like okay? So I think the price range is like from $100 to like $1,500 is like usually what they pay porn actresses to do a scene. And it's like right there, flat. They just give them the money, tax free.
I'm starting a new career. So much money.
So like, but that's the thing is like, it's like these guys who like they produce all their own shit. It's like in the same fucking like 5 to 10 houses.
Mm-hmm.
You
Okay,
know?
I guess let me explain how it, like what I mean with women, and tell me if this is like if men have a similar thing. Okay.
Okay.
So there is a big issue with like the fact that like women see like porn stars like vaginas and how like and like they feel like their vagina is ugly and weird compared to it, and they will like people will literally get surgery to have like
In
to
what
have
way?
their,
In
like,
what
their
way?
labias snipped. Okay, so
Oh, like the part that protrudes in the middle?
yeah.
Oh, that's... I never have thought that was, like, ugly, necessarily.
But like women see like oh like all these hot porn stars, all their vaginas look the same. Why does mine look different?
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, does that happen with like is there a similar thing with guys?
Oh, in terms of that?
Yeah,
No.
that's what I mean. Like I know guys are like, oh, they have a bigger dick. Oh. That's stupid.
In terms of that, no. Guys are not like thrown off. I like the whole thing with porn. I would feel like more like that's more damaging is like that men just like want to strive for that like unrealistic fucking expectation that isn't even like in a relationship like sustainable.
See, that's the thing is like for men, like porn like affects how they like view other people, and like for like women, it views how they affect themselves, like how they view
that's
themselves.
a good point. Yes,
And,
that's interesting.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Facts. Yeah.
So it's
that's
not good
110%
for
accurate.
anybody. There's definitely, I mean, okay, don't get me wrong. There's definitely like porn could be fine. Porn can be like healthy and shit.
Yeah, like the porn that was made in like the 70s and 80s, that wasn't really like an issue. That was just like there's somebody that like was filming like I don't know if we finished this or watched this. Did we watch the movie? Fuck, what's it called? Oh, Boogie Nights.
We started it. We never finished it.
Yeah. That like the porn that was made back then was like pretty. I mean, that kind of maybe trained like kind of the whole like the bad boy archetype that was maybe a little violent towards women, but it wasn't
not
like
bad.
It wasn't near the extreme where it is today, where like women are like chugging like cups of cum and all that shit.
And like, I don't think porn should be as readily available as it is. That kind of porn. I think there's like a kind of porn that's fine being like out there, but
Yeah.
I think that like the extreme shit should be a little bit more like you have to.
I guess that's where the question is like how much of that is limiting the internet, how much of that is just educating people about it.
What do you mean?
Like, so that's like an argument, like with censorship on the internet. That's like
But
a big problem. That's like a big problem with like with
me,
these.
like I'm not saying censorship. I'm not saying get rid of it.
Well,
I'm
no, but
saying
that is what you're
making
saying, though.
I'm saying make it harder to get access to for people who like are young.
I know, but I don't think you really like understand how these porn sites work. Like,
No, I don't.
Like,
And what I'm saying, how I feel, I know is like ideal, and like I know it's not necessarily practical because I don't know how any of that shit works.
I remember, I don't know how accurate this is, but I remember seeing a documentary that said that like 90% of the internet is porn. Like there's an entire there is just so much fucking undocumented.
I don't know if you can
Just a
say
vast
that.
array of shit. Let's look it up. Let's see how
Yeah.
much of the internet's porn.
I don't even feel
It's
like you
up
can
there.
like the internet is almost infinite at this point.
Pornhub is visited more than Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter combined
Oh, I'm sure.
a day.
There's a lot of lonely men out there.
Not even lonely men. That's the sad part. It's
That's
like it's
true.
all it's like a drug at this point.
And that's the thing, like yeah, some women watch porn, but women don't
excuse me.
Women don't need to watch porn like men do. And that's just how
What was the fucking thing?
that's how much of the internet's porn. That's the thing with like men and women like are so different in that aspect.
30%.
30%. Holy shit. That's still a lot.
So that's a lot less than what I remember it, but still, yeah. That's probably just because of overpopulation of everything
Yeah.
else. Like the internet at its base has always been about porn. Like I remember in the dark days of the internet, you would always like be on fucking like weird forums and shit, and then they would just like come across some shit, and it'd just be like this crazy weird fucking porno pics and like amateur shit. I don't know. Like that was just the internet. That's just how it was. You just like navigated that shit.
I just don't understand it. I did not have those same experiences. I never found shit on the internet like that.
I think it's just like for guys though. Like I can relate with that with guys my age.
Yeah.
You know?
And like the only time I ever saw that shit was like me being my little like weeb self, like watching anime and shit. Like you go like the free anime websites, and sometimes like the website, like the ads would be like big old anime titties, and I would just be like so uncomfortable.
All the hentai shit. I wonder how much of porn is hentai. That's another good question. Like probably at least 20%. That's the really sad part. Like I remember so many people that were like, oh, what was it? There was this. Oh my god, this. I can't believe this fucking in my head right now. So when I was in high school, there was this kid that was like so fucking weird. It's so fucking annoying. He transferred from another school. This kid. I honestly, as an adult, I feel sorry for him. But like in this day, like even like trying to be nice to him, it was just like.
That's the thing with those extra weird kids. You try to be nice to them, and they're assholes.
Yeah, exactly. So there's like no helping them.
Yeah, so you try to be fucking nice to them and they're assholes. Anyway.
It's like a good life experience.
Continue
but like,
with
yeah,
your
you
story.
learn. But anyways, so like this guy literally looked like a rat. Like he had like buck teeth and like how his nose was and everything. Like he just literally looked like a mouseish, like ratish person.
And that's why he was the weird kid, because then people made fun of him for his parents. Probably.
Yeah. So anyways, there was this thing that happened where, you know, because we all had these laptops. And or I don't know, we had these laptops or something happened where like his porn history got out and it was just like all this fucking like hentai porn shit. Like that was like the crap he was into. And like I remember that just like spread through the whole school and was like so fucking weird.
Damn.
Like knowing someone that was like into that. But yeah, that's the thing. And like that's actually really interesting stuff. Like watching porn documentaries is like a lot of people who are into the porn are like religious, like Christianity. Like that's like a huge huge underground thing. Is like
that's the thing is you're not allowed to have sex.
Exactly. So they delve into porn and they just like jack off all, and that's like it's just fucking terrible for their psyche. Yeah.
Porn's not good. Yeah, porn like excessive porn use is not good.
That's where I like disagree with porn use. Like if the parents aren't gonna be like fucking straight about anything and then it's just like a gay, like it's just you use that as like an unhealthy tunnel to like exert those desires that are in you going through puberty, that's just super fucking unhealthy. That's why you should just like have fucking conversation with your kid at a young age. Be like, hey, you know what, you're here and there's a reason for that. And we're just gonna put it the simplest way possible, and you're gonna see a lot of shit that's like really fucked up, and we just want to like, you know.
Do you know what age you started watching porn at?
I was exposed to pornography probably around 7 or 8.
How? Was the internet even alive at that point?
No, it was porno mags. Kids brought their dad's porno mags.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a little different. That
internet pornography probably like 12. 10, 12.
God damn it. What was my point? Oh. I remember what my point is. It was about I was just trying to see something about like the age, like the sex topic.
Here, let's pause. I gotta piss.
How dare you?
Yeah, how dare I pause my own show?
Not allowed.
Oh, we're back. So what the fuck were we talking about?
Porn.
What about it though?
I don't know. All about it. Start talking about hentai.
Well, I told the story about the kid, and then we were going to like.
Have you ever watched hentai?
Have I watched hentai porn?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like, sure, I've come across it, and like. I mean, I don't know. Curiosity killed the cat. Sure.
Yeah.
I haven't like jacked off to it or anything like that.
I mean,
just doesn't turn me on.
Look, there's normal hentai porn. Where
I guess like when I was like really young, there were like these X-rated games that I found on the internet that like you would like do certain things.
Big old anime boobies.
Yeah, exactly. Like that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So like I guess I was like kind of into that when I was like really really young.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I never got to the hentai shit. I think that shit's weird. That is like really far. Like even like the 3D porn, like the animated porn that they have now. I remember once there's a Skyrim mod for porn that I just like downloaded out of just out of curiosity. I was only able to make it work for like the loading screens. It'd be like fucking like it's like the regular loading screens with like these characters in the game, and it'll just be like fucking like just random ass. It was just weird. And I was just like, okay, well, that's odd. And I just like did it for like a second, and I just took it off again. It wasn't even like appealing or anything. It was just like, I was just honestly curious because there was some YouTube guy who like downloaded all these fucking like porn mods and they're just like fucking with it.
Yeah,
I was just curious.
I think that would be fun.
It's like it's a whole, it's it's a black hole.
I think that'd be more funny than anything.
Exactly.
So,
Exactly. That was more the point. I didn't like have my dick in my hand the whole time, you know.
Fuck, if I had a sticker right now, I'd give you a sticker.
Oh, well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah. If I had an applause button, I would give it to myself.
Yeah. I mean, like, I've seen some hentai in my days, but, you know.
For real?
Yeah.
Damn. So,
look.
So, okay, so do you...
I don't know. I went to fucking anime conventions.
Yeah.
You know how much hentai they show there?
So, you don't watch porn ever?
No.
Damn.
No, I don't need it.
Yeah. That's typical of, like...
Yeah. Men need, like, visual shit. Women can do whatever the fuck
There are some women who are really into that shit, though.
I mean, like... well, yeah.
There's some kinky... Like, I was with some kinky chicks who were, like, really into porn.
I see the appeal. Like, the auditory part of it's pretty, like... pretty nice, I guess.
Yeah, I remember... Sorry, not to get graphic or weird or interpersonal or anything. But one time my ex jacked off with a vibrator that I got her, like, with a porno, like, right by me for, like, 40 minutes while I was, like, jerking off.
40 minutes?
It was, like, half hour to 40 minutes, and then she was just like, I'm done. Like, I'm good. And then she just, like, went to bed.
Did she? Okay.
And when you were, like, she was like, let's have sex. But, like, it wasn't us having sex. It was just her masturbating with a fucking vibrator. Watching porn.
Did she actually orgasm, or did she just give
Oh,
up?
yeah, I'm sure.
40 fucking minutes.
Like, it was a long time.
I can't get past that shit. It takes me less... like, if I'm by myself, less than 10 minutes, we're done.
Well,
we're
she
good.
lost her virginity when she was, like, 12.
Damn, that sucks. No?
No, like, that'll fuck you up.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Damn.
That's like before puberty.
Yeah, for real. Like, that's before you even enjoy it.
Oh, okay.
So...
Not to, like, begin to analyze your ex-wife,
Jesus
but...
Christ. No, go for it. I don't give a fuck. I haven't talked to her
Was
in
it
how
with,
many
like,
months?
someone her age?
No, it was the older guy. He raped her for sure. And she was molested by a family member too.
Yeah.
Like earlier on. But like her friend caressed her into it. Yeah. Was like telling her like how cool it was and all that shit, and then like she didn't even have sex. Yeah, exactly. That kind of stuff.
Yeah, shit. That's bad.
Yeah, I mean, well, fuck. She grew up in a fucked up place.
That's
she
true.
didn't have a good home. Her mom was fucked up on all this shit. And goddamn, I mean, like, you know, I don't know. That's the thing that really like fucking pissed me off about her family is nobody took responsibility for any of that shit. They all just they all were just like whatever happened, and they just like try to move on. It's like, no, man, you guys got like fucking like. I mean, and they did work out. They did yell at each other, but you know, I don't know. I just feel like it never. I don't know. From my perspective, anyways, it never really amounted to anything.
I see.
It was just like the same kind of
And
shit.
how did that make you feel? I'm just kidding.
Whatever. I mean, that's every family. I don't know what the fuck's going on over there right now, or what the state of anything is. You know, it's really weird. Her mom showed up on my Snapchat today.
Why?
Like. In like the recent
friends,
no. So she's like always been a friend, but like it was in like my recents. Like, I don't know. Like I didn't send them anything or anything like that. So like they must have been looking at me or something. I don't know. It was weird. I don't know how that works. How they would have showed up in my thing, but like it was. I don't know. It was weird. I don't know. We didn't like. I didn't end anything with her mom on bad terms though.
No.
I'm sure if I ran to her, it would be chill. I'd be like, oh hey,
Yeah.
like how you been?
That's good though. I would like every time I see any of my ex's family, I lose my shit.
I mean, I still think they're all fucking fake as fuck.
Yeah.
And like, they just, I don't blame them. They moved on like anyone else would. I just kind of left.
Yeah.
So there's that. I didn't say goodbye to anyone. I just got the fuck out of there because they were all talking shit. I mean, they were all talking shit.
That was good. You kind of needed to get the fuck out of there.
For real. Well, she's a fucking whore. And that's the thing. Like, I feel like her family doesn't even really, I mean, from what I understand, it doesn't really seem like her family even really gets along with her anymore. So, fuck.
Mm-hmm.
It's just sad. It's sad that people can, lose their shit
That's
way.
what you should take out of this. Is instead of being angry at her and stuff, you should feel bad for her and realize how good you're doing.
Yeah. There's still definitely anger, and I definitely don't dwell on it, but
yeah.
The weed definitely like chilled out the whole vibe of this. At least for because I remember what was it, 20 minutes ago I was all fucking drunk and pissed, and then I got a fresh bowl, and I'm like,
you're like,
yeah. Just let it go. Just let everything go.
Yeah. Don't yell at fucking bicyclists going down the road.
Hey, you know what? That guy was being a fucking jackass.
Okay, no, he wasn't.
Okay, you know what? I was in a fucking terrible mood. Probably not a good excuse, but you know what? Fuck that guy.
He didn't even. He got in the road and immediately went back.
Hey, you know what? If he was a really nice guy, he wouldn't have told me to fuck off back. So.
Did he tell you to fuck off back? I didn't even
Yeah,
know.
you didn't hear that?
I'm gonna be honest. You rolled your window down and yelled at him, and I immediately shut down. I was terrified. Not gonna lie.
Damn.
I'm a baby, though. When people get mad, I get scared.
No, I'm kind of the same way. But, that's the thing. For me to get mad, it's a lot.
All it takes is for you to be sober. I'm just kidding. That was the joke.
It might be true. Who knows? I remember my dad would excuse me. My dad would give up alcohol for Lent. There was one year he did, and then my mom was like, "You're not allowed to do that again." He doesn't drink liquor or anything, but he likes to have a couple beers.
What kind of stuff did you give up for Lent?
Candy. I would give up movies and internet and TV.
You would?
Yeah.
And you'd follow through?
Yeah. Parents kick your ass if we didn't.
I've never completed Lent. I'd be like, I'm gonna give this up, and a week later, I'd be like, nah, fuck that.
I still have asked you so many times. Parents are Lutheran.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's what I thought. All right.
Yeah, they're religious-ish, but not that religious.
No, compared to Catholics,
they're pretty laid back. They don't.
Fuck.
They don't try to force it on anyone, and I don't know. It's hard to tell because they still think I'm religious, so. And we're never going to talk about that. They know I don't enjoy going to church, and I don't pay attention, and I'm pretty sure they know I don't, pray or do anything religious. But they always bring it, whenever we get into, a deep discussion, whenever I'm, stressed out about. Damn.
That was weird. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, they was just telling me to pray on it and get religious
Pray
on
on
me.
it.
And I'm just like, yeah, I do. Sure do. I don't even know how to pray. I don't understand. What am I supposed to do? Thank you, or help me, or amen. End of story.
You're supposed to tune in.
And they're just talk like you're talking to friends. So I'm one time I prayed. I was just like,
I was
just like,
told you.
yeah, like you talking to a friend. I was like, sup, bro?
For real?
Yeah.
No way.
I did it. In my mind, I'm like, all right, sup, Jesus, bro. I was like, I don't know what I'm doing, so figure it out for me. Thank you. Bye.
Jesus Christ. For real? That's insane.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I guess I
Dude.
never, like, got taught how to pray. It was always just kind of, like, in friends. I don't
Yeah,
know.
no, nobody fucking, I mean, I don't know. That's, like, with Lutheran churches, like, they're really fucking chill.
Like, for the Catholics, it's just, like, shut up and be quiet.
I feel like Lutherans are, like, hippies. Almost.
Yo, 110%. Well, do you know about, like, the Reformation of the church and all that? Do you know anything about
Like
that
Martin
history?
Luther?
Yeah.
Yeah. From
Yeah.
history
So,
class.
like, yeah, so there was Martin Luther, and then there was, who is it?
The other dude.
John C. something?
John Henry.
Not Henry.
I know.
Culver.
John Henry.
That sounds way too, like...
Are you talking about the, like, oh, shit, Calvin.
Ah, yes!
Calvinists.
Calvin.
Calvinists were the people who made Canada a thing.
Yeah, they made, like, the Reformed churches and
They
all
made
that.
Canada. Yay.
Yeah, so they disbanded from the Catholic Church, and then
And the Huguenots. Actually, the Huguenots.
and then upon them trying to start their own religion, they disagreed, and they both started their own religions.
Right.
And it just was like, it just showed the fundamental, like, human...
Like, how does that work?
Yeah, exactly. Like, all right. Basically, nobody can agree on anything, and it's all fucked. So, yeah. Religion's bullshit.
In my opinion, it's best to just not think about any of it. That's like, I don't even really consider myself atheist. I just don't consider myself anything. I just don't think about it.
It's a good way to...
Because I feel like when
it's better than nothing.
Well, like, atheist, like, in my opinion, like, atheism is almost like a religion in itself.
I see what you're
Because
saying.
you commit yourself to not believe in anything.
Yeah.
And I just don't care. I just don't care. Like, it's not important to me, like, what I believe in.
I get that, but, like, personally for me, I think religion's a really big problem. So, like, I think to be an atheist is to, like, combat that in a way. I think that's...
I mean, I think organized religion is a problem. I have no qualms with religion. I'm all for religion. If you want to, like, believe in shit, you go for it.
Yeah.
But if you're going to force your, like, opinions on other people, and if you're going to, like, say like, you have to act a certain way and you have to believe certain things, otherwise, like, you're full of shit. No.
Sure, but don't you think, like, people become misinformed when they're super religious? Like, when it comes to, like, creationism, for instance, like a lot of those people who are super creationists, they aren't able to be, like, educated on science because it contradicts their beliefs.
My thing is, I really don't care. If you want to believe that, fine. Go away. You're wrong.
Yeah, and that's probably a good perspective.
But I'm not going to stress out and be upset about how other people are acting. Like, I'm going to live my life, and I'm going to do my best to make the world a better place in my own way. And fuck the rest.
Well, I think I've stretched out my podcast bone.
Yeah.
Quite a bit.
Yeah.
This has been fun. It's been a good time.
It's a bone now. It's not a muscle.
Or whatever. Muscle bone.
Yeah.
I should try to make some late night burgers.
Don't burn yourself.
I won't burn myself.
I have PTSD.
Fuck you. That's like the most overused fucking shit ever.
Triggered.
You fucking have a bad day at work. You're like, I have PTSD. There was a homeless guy who came in and he wanted to use the bathroom. And I had to tell him no. I have PTSD. Ah! Fuck off.
We had a guy at Kohl's that used to... he wasn't allowed to use the bathroom.
No, you can't. They fucking shoot up in there. I mean, everybody knows that.
No, he wasn't like that kind of... Like, I don't think he was homeless. He was like...
Well,
he was like pedo-y.
Okay, you gotta enforce the rule, man. I mean, you can't.
I think he would come into our bathroom and jerk off. To be honest,
that's even worse. No, no, is that really worse? It's on the same plane. We can at least do that.
So I worked at Kohl's for a year.
Mm-hmm.
I had to like Black Friday, and like a couple days after Black Friday, for some reason they decided that I had to work the overnight shift. I did, and it was awful. But this one chick came in at like 3 a.m. to Kohl's, fucking barfed in our toilet, like all over the bathroom. Pepto-Bismol pink.
Noise.
Everywhere.
Noise.
And I was like, yeah, I'm not cleaning that up. It wasn't my job. They didn't even ask me to. But.
Yeah, fuck
damn.
That sounds horrible. Jesus Christ.
Fuck that. Retail sucks ass.
Fuck.
Anyways. Bye. Amen.
If Molly ever has a podcast, it would be like you would have like 5-10 minute episodes.
Oh my god, that's the most awkward shit.
That's how you would end all of them.
I'd just be like, bye. I'd be like, okay, bye.
You would be like, so I had a dog and his name was Henry and Henry liked to play and okay, bye. And that would be like your entire podcast.
Am I a 5-year-old? I'm waiting for an answer.
No. Is that how I imitated you? Pretty much?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Damn, I did that on a podcast too. That's really shitty.
I'm gonna kick your ass.
You're not a 5-year-old, I promise.
I
over exaggerate the fuck out of that. You really don't sound like that. Damn, you gave me a look though. That honestly kind of pierced through my soul a little bit.
Ooh, a little bit of PTSD there, sir.
Okay, we're fucking out of here.
Bye.
I'm about to get my ass kicked. If y'all still listening, all right. Adios.
There might not be a podcast Saturday.
Dead Clan, you might not hear from me.
They'll never find your body. I know shit.